And our guest today is from São Paulo, Brazil. He's the art director of Ponte Jornalismo, an online media covering human rights, public security, police violence. Good morning, Antonio Junior.
Good morning, Lola.
So, well, how is the situation in Brazil, a country with over 200 million people, and where the President Bolsonaro recently compared this pandemic with a little flu? At the same time, that the experts say that Brazil, together with the United States and Russia, are the countries currently more affected by the pandemic. Could you tell us what is the situation right now in Brazil?
Right now, the country is trying to make a social distance. Bolsonaro, it's a problem to us because he boycott these measures. He don't respect the specialists' opinion about the coronavirus, but the country is trying to keep in social distance here.
We saw that your media that is covering especially human rights, recently you published an illustration about a new proposal from the government that would be to put in containers people in prison that is affected by coronavirus. And you make an illustration with many faces. It's really nice. Could you tell us what you wanted to show with this illustration? And what is this proposal to put in containers the prisoners, the inmates?
Yeah, with this illustration, I want to make a denounce that in Brazil, we want to denounce the mass incarceration that happened here in Brazil. The persons who are arrested here in Brazil is only always the same kind of people, the black people, the poor people, and the state put these people on the prison, and the states the states don't respect the rights of these people. It's a kind of the action who happened here since the slavery times. And so, because of this, I draw all the people in a little close into the boxes to represent that it's not respect with with these people. The rights of these people is not respected here in Brazil. It's a social practices who happen here since the slavery times.
And what happened with this proposal? Finally, it was approved. This idea of putting in two containers the inmates.
Yeah, because we have this problem of mass incarceration, and with the coronavirus, this problem becomes worse because we don't have people so close with other people, and in our system. Our system here of prison are crowded, and so the measures that the people want to put on these places is put the sick prisoners into containers to separate these prisoners from the others. But it's an insane project, and but even specialists is saying that it's not okay. This project they are discussing yet, and they want to implement this project here.
But it wasn't implemented, right? They are discussing the project right now.
They are discussing yet, yeah.
The pandemic has brought out a lot of challenges that maybe they were there, but right now they are more visible. And one of them is the informal workers. We are seeing around the world that you send the workers to their houses to work teleworking, but there are millions of people that they cannot do it. We saw in Brazil that the government approved a measure, an emergency salary of 600 reais, that is like 95 euros, for that informal workers. I would like to ask you who can apply for this measure, and is it enough for a family 95 euros a month, or what they can do with that?
No, it's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough for anyone here, anyone family here in Brazil, and because with this benefit we can buy eat. We can buy some food for 1 or 2 weeks. If you have children, it's I think that 1 week only, or 1.5 weeks only. But we have other things to buy, like medicines. We need to pay the rent of the house. We need to pay a lot of things that and this benefit, it's not enough. It's not enough to the people stay at home. It's not enough to the people keep the social distance. And so what happened here? It's that the people receive these benefits, and even so, these people go out to work because we need to. He needs to. They need to to live and pay these bills and other things, other stuffs.
And we said that the pandemic has shown a lot of challenges, but we must say also that we are seeing a lot of initiatives, grassroots initiatives, solidarity that are happening also in the communities in Brazil and around the world. We would like to highlight one of the initiatives that you mentioned in Ponte, your media, that is this so-called street president that are helping the population in the favelas, in the communities in Brazil. Could you tell us a little bit more what are these street presidents?
Yeah, this history is about the residents who lives in Paraisópolis. Paraisópolis is the second biggest favela here on São Paulo. The residents joined forces to offer ambulances, to donor basic meals, to donor masks and other stuffs to the people protect ourselves from coronavirus. In Paraisópolis, I think that they have 100,000 people living in Paraisópolis. These people they organized themselves and through the neighborhood association, and they nominated people to be the presidents of the streets. And these presidents are local people who live in Paraisópolis, and they are responsible to report the situations of who lives on the street and find some help for these people, and reporter to the association, to association help people with food, with a nurse, or call the ambulance if necessary. It's a kind of self-organization initiative that they have in this local, and it's worked very well.
Are there many grassroots initiatives that are happening there? I don't know if you could tell us another initiative that you saw recently in Brazil during the pandemic?
In this kind of good initiatives, these grassroots initiatives, is happen in other parts of the São Paulo, in other parts of Brazil. One of these grassroots initiatives that we make we cover the history is on Heliópolis. Heliópolis, I think that is the most biggest favela from São Paulo. Is that it's bigger than Paraisópolis, and in this favela there are young collectives of journalists who join it, and they produce good information about the coronavirus. They produce a good information about the what the residents can do to receive the benefits of the governor benefits. They make good news to fight against fake news, and they spread all this stuff with WhatsApp, because the Brazilian people use WhatsApp a lot of time. And it's a good initiative, because the misinformation here in Brazil, it's insane. It's insane. Having an industry of fake news here, financed by the big businessmen, and this kind of the practices here in Brazil, it's bad, because we can't inform the people what's happened. A lot of people don't know what is coronavirus yet, and they receive fake news with WhatsApp, and they think that social distance is not work, because Bolsonaro said social distance is not work. And this collective of young journalists said no, the Bolsonaro are wrong, and they publish videos, podcasts to fight against fake news, fight against misinformation. So it's happened in all the country, these grassroots initiatives.
So this one, they are journalists inside Heliópolis fighting the fake news about the pandemic. It's difficult to fight.
It's very difficult, but they are young, and they have a simple languages that the people understand what they talk about, and so it's work with these places.
Right now, that the experts say that maybe Brazil could be the next epicenter of coronavirus in the world, do you think that fake news are the main challenge, or what are the main challenges right now in the country?
We have a lot of problems here in Brazil, but nowadays I think that the first one is the fake news, the combat, fight against the fake news is the main challenge for us journalists, for the specialists, for the nurses and doctors who are fight against coronavirus on the hospitals, on the streets, combat this bad culture that happens not only here but in the world. It's necessary to make a good job and solve this problem here, because the people need to good information to make themselves make it, but for take care her health, the health, and I think that's the misinformation or fake news is the main challenge that we have here nowadays. yeah, I think that is.
Thank you so much, Antonio. Thank you for being today with Outriders. I don't know if you would like to add something that I didn't ask, or everything is fine.
No. I think that it's okay, and it was a pleasure talk with you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Antonio, for being today with Outriders and with Rider. And we will continue looking for good responses in Brazil and around the world. And obrigada for being today with us.
Obrigado. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye. Thank you, Antonio.